AJ here on AJ's Heli journey. Got a nice little surprise here from yesterday. It looks like they cut the grass this morning here at the field, and I'm excited to get some flights in today. It's a beautiful day, a little breezy, but not too bad. So we're starting the day with the Trex 500, and we're going to spool her up here. And first thing I'm going to do here is I just want to get a bit of a feel. If you tuned in my videos from yesterday, I had made some settings adjustments on the Goblin 380, and I went ahead and did the same here with the Icon 2 that I have on the Trex 500. And so I just want to make sure I get a good idea of what the feel is. That's the first thing. So in the Icon, there's a couple of tail settings that I guess I never really touched in the advanced menu, and I didn't realize their default settings. And one of them was that there was expo, minus 20 expo on the tail, on the rudder. So I removed that because I've never really, I don't fly with any expo on any of my helis, and it's nice. It looks like it's a little more responsive right away at center, which is nice. There's also I can't remember the exact name of the actual setting, but it was set to -5, and I think it has to do with making the pitch a little softer around center. And I think these settings are all great for, you know, if you want docile flight. And as I, you know, want to do more and with aggressive 3D maneuvers, I don't think those quite are what I want. So I changed that. So I just put it to 0. And then the other thing that I did was I raised the agility like I did on the 380. I raised the agility to 90, and so we'll see how that works. I'm going to do some TikToks here in a second, because that's really what I've been working on, as you know, and that's where I'll feel most of the difference, if there is much of a difference. And then I also changed the expo on the fiberless on the cyclic, both aileron and elevator, to -15. It was at -20. So all right, let's try a couple of TikToks here. Okay, wasn't bad. It was starting to drift away there a little bit, but not too bad. So I've really been working on the sim on improving how I'm using the cyclic on these TikToks, whether it's elevator or aileron TikToks. So let's try this again. Okay, not bad, and I like the feel. I definitely think it's a little more responsive than it was. Not quite what I was feeling on the, not quite exactly the feel as it was on the 700, but it's nice. It's not bad. It's better. Flight 2 with the Trex 500. So I'm really happy that I've been able to get out to fly as much as I have been the last couple weeks. And in all honesty, I would get out more if I could. And that's resulted also in more videos that I'm posting, which I hope you guys enjoy and I hope you guys like anyways. I guess if it becomes too much, I mean, it's not too much for me to produce, but you know, I want to be, I also want to be mindful of the people who have, are watching, and I'd like to put out good content out there. I think one of the reasons I I've talked about this before, I post virtually every flight I do is because I'm trying to document what I'm doing to become a better, and ultimately, I hope anyways, a really good 3D heli pilot, And that brings me to something. I saw a post the other day asking about, just how much time or how much practice, I can't remember the exact question, but how long it takes to become a really good pilot. Obviously, the answer that right off the bat is it depends. Depends a lot on how you want to fly, what your objectives are, what your learning curve is, and all these things. But, all things being equal, I feel that it just depends on how much time and effort you put into it. The more you do, the faster it'll happen for you. And what I mean by that is, okay, so just to give some context, for me, I very much want to be I like to fly 3D. That's my big goal. But I don't want to just be able to do maneuvers. I want to be very precise. I get very impressed with these high-level professional pilots and just how accurate they are with their maneuvers. And that's my goal. And I think to be able to do that, you got to put in the time. So I'm fortunate enough at one of the clubs I'm a member at, there's a couple of, I guess you call them sponsored, pro pilots. And I can tell you that when each session, they're putting in 20 to 40 flights minimum each session. And they're out there almost every day, practicing, doing that. So that's just how much practice they're putting in. I'm sorry, the flight in this is a little boring, but I'm trying to articulate my thoughts here. But so even though I'm not out here every day. I wish I could be. I do sim every day, at least a little bit, but to get to their level, that's really, at least from what I've seen, that's what it takes. Now, if you're a little bit more naturally gifted, maybe you can do it with a little less, but that's what it takes. So, I mean, at the very least, you'll see from me, I'm working on this one maneuver, this TikTok, that I've done many videos on, and I will continue to do many videos until I'm at a level that I feel that, that makes me happy. And you're gonna see just how long that takes me, basically flight by flight. And I hope you learn it quicker. I hope you get there faster. But I don't think there's any substitute for stick time. So let's try some of these TikToks. Okay, I was trying to correct there as it was kind of, but not bad, and it's really working out. I'm focusing a lot on the aileron, and the other benefit of that is it's much easier on the motor, as I'm less and less concerned about, it bogging down because I'm relying or trying to use too much pitch. Okay, that was getting away from me there. So anyways, that, I'm working on that. These weren't that clean, but hopefully you get the point with the practice. That's what and I hope that you enjoy the fact that I'm showing what it takes to kind of get there. And I may not get there, but we're gonna have fun trying. Flight 3 here. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more on flying. I had a lot of talking and not much flying that last video. backwards counterclockwise circuits here. Again, this is one of those things that I worked on last year and I have a lot more comfort doing now. Well, I tried to give it a bit of a rudder input there to bring it back. And that's why I kind of lost it the last couple TikToks there, but ugh. Okay, those last couple were not great, a little ugly. Okay, Ugh. Not quite there yet, but let's just finish this flight with an easy figure 8 here.
20 seconds. Warning, battery capacity 2,554 milliampere hour. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Warning, battery capacity 2,000. 20 seconds. Warning, battery capacity 2,500 milliampere hours. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,